shoulda, know I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way.
I need this nigga to lose. I don't know why they win.
What's up, MP?
Wait, a formal charge? You lying. You better clean the thing. Oh, Brady. Clean the charger port or something. Oh, it's wet. You need the other to drive.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Hallie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against San Antonio, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. MP out there with Edwards. It's Beringer in at center. And for the Nets, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Miller is out there with Demon. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
What a season it was for MP. Greg, a great playoff run, and now he'll forever be a two-time NBA champion.
And every title run is different. MP came together in the postseason was fantastic. A great season capped off with another win for MP.
It's the Nets now, following the three-point attempt by MP. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he
that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Now Miller, following the three-point attempt by MP. Denton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass.
I'm talking about them doing a three. That's how they do my three. Where's their room? Hold on, cause I got videos playing. All right, show me the room. I'm watching basketball games. I'm watching the college. Yeah, I'm watching college basketball games. Show it to me.
Wait, what's that?
I think she did. I'm trying to finish my. I'm trying to put my 2K. Whoa, snap! That shit crazy, bro. How you could literally make your thing look like real life type shit, bro. Look at the gaming chair. They got a whole gaming chair, bro. Look at the computer. The computer look lit. They're like a real gamer. They got headphones hanging. What the hell? This shit looks so... That shit cool. You can sit on the chair, ain't it? Ain't you can sit on the chair? Sit in the game. Sit on the chair. I want to see you sit it. Damn, bro.
You won't forget those use that size, rock the rim.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith for 3.
Playing my game right
Another
now.
3 for
I'm
Minnesota.
like focusing on my
His
2K.
accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Sorry, bro.
How about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter? And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform, the most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has in the league.
And I'm sure last season is still fresh in MP's mind, Greg. He accomplished what very few players before him have done. Winning the MVP in the final for a second time.
And there's something about the biggest stage in the sport that brings out the best in it. It says something about his mental toughness as well. Not everybody thrives under pressure like he does.
And there it is for him.
That was nice.
MP's got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they're winning without him.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night.
First personal. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Devin. At the line, 1 time.
What's up?
Right.
Free throw
I
good.
know you're
Demon.
lying. You're just being extra right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside inside and getting points from close range.
Well, last year, Greg, MP continuing to cement himself as an elite player in this NBA.
First team All-NBA for a second time. And MP has become a franchise player, someone you build your team around.
Here's Porzingis following the basket by MP. Here's Porter. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from McDaniel. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Are they fouling
Well,
me?
MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He picked up 66 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc,
How do you niggas
raining
still got
down
0
a
points?
ton of threes. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And coming off his second league MVP award, Greg MP is certainly cementing his place as one of the best to ever do it.
Well, Kevin, you look at the players to win multiple MVPs. Every single one in the Hall or headed there, and he'll be no exception.
And Greg, the reigning Rookie of the Year, MP, now in his second season in the NBA, and the expectations, well, they couldn't be higher.
So true. Think about how much MP impressed as a rookie, especially coming in as a second-round pick. To have that level of unexpected impact makes you wonder what we're going to see from this young man this season. There's a huge amount of potential in this kid.
MP now in his third year in the NBA, and Greg, it didn't take long for him to become one of the elite players.
And Kevin, to win an MVP as young as MP did, that's rare. To think he has another decade or so at the top of his game has got to be a nightmare for opposing teams.
And now, in his third year as an NBA player, Greg, it feels like MP is just starting to scratch the surface of his skill.
Starting to figure things out, and I'm excited to see what he can accomplish.
Gobert finds MP. Misses the three.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to Clowney.
Three turnovers. Look at that.
On the wing, Porter. Edwards defending. Just 5 on the clock.
Good.
The Nets need to get a shot off here.
They bugging
And
for
again,
real.
it's the Nets missing.
And the
It's
great
really.
shooters know when they've got
Shit,
enough
dog.
opening to go for the three. I didn't think it
I'm
was
done
a
for real. I
bad
can't believe I
choice
put
on
another
that.
play.
And it's
But I just wanted to
missing.
make a comeback.
Defense just giving
Oh
him
my
the
God,
easy look.
bro.
He's not going to miss that.
But don't worry, I'm not putting no
Outside
crazy
Porter.
money.
Outside, Porzingis.
Just like just
Back to
$7.
Porter over Edwards.
I had
There's
one
Porter on the
yesterday,
assist by Porzingis.
so it's not like
That
I'm really
mid-range
getting.
distance, not a problem for Porter Jr.
This is
Such
the
a
last one for the
smooth
night.
release.
This is definitely the last one.
Smith for 3.
I should
Connects from
profit, but
three-point
that's the
range.
problem. Like this is like
Smith's
the
got
lock.
16.
I don't
And MP
understand
now in his
it.
third year in the NBA, a lot of expectations.
got going on.
And Greg, he's delivered.
And everyone wanted immediate success from MP. Well, 2 years in, and he's delivered on everything that was asked of him.
Niggas too. Niggas just couldn't find the record, bro.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Torrey from past the arc.
Yeah, I got.
And that one released in time,
I don't know.
but no good. And so it's MP making things happen for
probably
Minnesota. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
So these niggas only got 2 points, bro. How y'all losing to St. John's, bro? What is that, bro? Niggas supposed to be way better than that. That's what's pissing me off, bro.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
So has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
They got Saraf, Nicholas Claxton out there with Porzingis. Then there's Traore, and it's Powell in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Saraf can't hit. Minnesota shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Is Kodak really doing this shit? Kodak was down here performing.
Pass to Dillingham. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. The Nets making a switch here. Demons checked in. Here's Trent. Porzingis with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range.
Let the man do it here.
Well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Handle no good. Nets leading by 3. That's to Demon. Now Claxton launches it. And the Nets, another 3.
If you're not right up there on him, he's going to make you pay.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
They need to call timeout. Look at UConn doing, bro. They gotta be trying UConn in the streets right now. I know they're trying to go in the comments, bro.
Quarters checked in for Powell. Minnesota also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Gary Trent. And MP subbed in for Mitchell.
I'm already in the GG. It's over, bro. These niggas. This shit is over, bro. Like, what is going on? These niggas only got 3 points. Oh.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Dillingham trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Dallas. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Claxton throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And you think of the great shot creators? Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Esther Randall. Now, here is Smith. Lets it go with a three. That shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now, Claxton. Porzingis inside. Randall on him, and they pick up two. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Here's MP, and the rejection by Claxton. Back to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Porzingis. Randall with the bucket.
If you look up the definition of stretch big, Julius Randall, he has got great range.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Who?
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
He's in a movie? He's faking a pregnancy?
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. MP is number one.
And he's not going to...
Porter against Reed. The shot's good from Claxton.
So this team actually can
Claxton's
good.
got his second basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll
might get
inside.
beat.
Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Smith for three. And it's Smith again missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Damn, bro, this team not missing.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And here's Porter following the three-pointer by MP. Top of the key jumper, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Demon. Porter looking it over. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
MP outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Brooklyn leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Now, here's MP. And he has 28 points for the game. The three is pure from MP.
Their third three-point.
You want another one of this?
Real, bro.
Who's the son?
In a row.
Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. 10, and that's good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
MP passes to Edwards. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Nets. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I think for the Timberwolves, they lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Nets.
I usually only see Shaq drool when it comes to food, but their performance on the board tonight, it's getting to him a little bit.
I'm not going to lie, I like what I've seen.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Then it's Randall. And it's Smith. It's Berger in at the 5 down low.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The kick out to Porter. It's the Demon. A floater. That one goes in. Demon's got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Smith for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot goes in.
Damn, but this team is not missing, bro.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has
so they're cheating me right
for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
I'm missing all my shots.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Crowley. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
A moment here to check out the numbers for Randall. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Porzingis finds Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Here's Demon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McDaniels passes to Smith. For the tie. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Porter. Demon. And that one is stuffed right through.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Smith for 3. Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Porter. There's the pick. Here's Clowney. There's the triple. And Michael Porter good for 3. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Smith drives in. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Igor Demon. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's Demon. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Igor Demon.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. A nice shot by Berger.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Pass to Clowney. Jacks up a three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Nets' Jordy Fernandez took a winding road to head coaching. He worked with the Timberwolves' Chris Finch in Denver, who said every path is different. He's worked in the minor leagues and overseas and used that time as a proving ground. Doing that gives you a complete view of how the game can be played differently. Back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. And Berenger pulls it down. Berenger's got 5 rebounds tonight from outside the arc. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Now here is Smith. Non-stop scoring machine here. And to McDaniel. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 4th MP.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Nets making a switch here. Traore's checked in. Nets trail by 4. Just to Porzingis. Hits the target from 18 feet. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
And on the way, there's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
what this is about. Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm still here. I'm chilling. Shit, died out. These are weird. She said I can't stop masturbating at weird stuff. The hell Sarah watching?
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks. like tonight. I mean, who does it better?
Well, I can't believe UConn just sold my ticket, man.
Following the three-point attempt
They
by
ass.
MP.
Can't believe it.
There's Miller with the three. Reed with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dillingham with the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Soleil. And again, no good by Brooklyn. MP deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his fourth rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Traore. Back to Porter. Here's Clowney. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Kristaps Porzingis. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as they wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Traore is out there with Deming. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Beyond the arc. Traore can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 7. Inside, here's Randall. Good as Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Julius Randle.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they keep shooting like that.
Left side, Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Timberwolves shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Dillingham with it. Randle outside. Gobert the screen. 6 to shoot. Porter against Randle. Good. Randle's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Traore. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
That really sounds different. But this is so stupid. He's not doing it. How he's doing it.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Mitchell.
Does she even know how to even get pregnant?
Just about 1.5 minutes.
Based on the movie that you watched.
Mr. Gobert. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
You might not even know what it takes.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Demon. Count the basket. Demon's got 25 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. Porter, a screen on Smith. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Edwards. The 3 ball from Anthony Edwards.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Porter. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Traore tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Smith. A 3-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 55.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Traore. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Miller surveying the floor. They need this. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the knee.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Porter. Launches it. Edwards with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smith fires, knocks down the 3.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Demon. Here's Miller. The shot misses. MP outside. And get the 3. Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, boy.
It's a 16-point game. Driving inside. Here's Porzingis. It's good.
Thinking about 7-footers in NBA history, Porzingis is as good as any shooting it from 3. And I played with a bunch of them.
Now Smith fires the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Clowney. He's defended by Randall. The three is off. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-6 run.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Porzingis pulls it down. And so Miller will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Porter outside, takes the three, buries the deep ball. Now the Timberwolves with it, 13-point lead. Smith right side, missed on the three. And Brooklyn has possession. Puts it up, and he misses the J. Takes advantage. That J is good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And so long, everyone.
I won. I won the game like I'm supposed to. These niggas got 39 points.
Congratulations, MP. Getting the Larry O'Brien trophy for the second time now. Hard enough to get one Larry O'Brien. You got 2? You special, man. You special. Congrats, man.
So CCP still up?
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event. Hello.